This conference will now be recorded.
So in today's class, the first thing we are going to see is your currency slash your quantity fields. So, so this is the topic we are going to discuss in our today's class, currency slash your quantity field. What is meant by this? So whenever we are passing a currency or quantity field, whenever we are passing the currency or currency slash quantity field, we need to provide the reference currency key slash your reference unit. We need to provide that, and these needs to be linked. These needs to be linked. This the linkage will be happen happen in this tab. So now if I say, let me go ahead and say that, open my paint window. Now in India, let's say if I have to write 25,000, how you will be writing 25,000 dot double zero, right? But when you take this as $25,000 in US, they will be writing this as 25,000 comma double zero. So they will be using comma for their cents or anything. But whereas for our, we will be using dot for in order to notate our paisas. So in order to show the currency in their particular country format, in order to show the currency in their particular country format, we need to do this linkage. We need to do this linkage, and this linkage is mandatory. This linkage is mandatory whenever we are passing the currency slash quantity fields. The currency slash your quantity fields, this linkage is mandatory. Remember that. Okay. Now let me go ahead and show you that. So now if I go ahead and take this as your amount, I'm going to take my standard DMBTR. So which is nothing but amount in your local currency. Now when you maintain this, we need to maintain the currency key. So I'm going to say amount underscore key is equal to WAERS. So this is the currency key. Now, if I go here, so see here for your amount, it is asking to provide your reference table and your field. So you just need to pass your reference table. What is this reference table? And what is your key field? So that system knows it, which currency key, which how I have to show the output amount, how I need to show your output amount. That will be shown with the help of your this thing, this linkage. In the same way, when you go ahead with your quantity, also you have to provide your units. You have to provide your unit. So once you have done this, you have to activate. Now if I remove this, for example, let me remove this. If I say activate this one, see here it will be showing you an error saying that, see, specify the reference table and the reference field. Specify the reference table. So how I need to display the output will be tell by your reference table slash your field. Reference table slash your field. Okay, so this is what you have to do it in case of your currency slash your quantity field. And this is also one of your important interview question. What is the purpose for maintaining your currency slash quantity reference field? Currency slash quantity reference field. So to show the output in the desired country format, or to show the output in the desired unit format. to show the output in the desired output format, or to show the output in the desired unit format. So that we have to maintain. For that reason we need to maintain this. So this is all about your currency slash quantity reference field. Now the next topic, the next topic we are going to see is nothing but your views. What are these views? So views is nothing but joining of one or more tables, or clubbing, I can say, instead of joining, clubbing of one or more tables, one or more tables, which will help to view the data or to maintain the data, which will help to view the data or to maintain the data. So now in views, we need to club two or more tables, or I can say joining. So now what are the joins? What are the joins that are available in SAP? So in SAP, we do have 5 different joins. We do have 5 different joins. So the first one is your inner join. The second one is your left outer join, the left outer join. The third one is your right outer join. And the fourth one is union. And the fifth one is union all. Union all. Out of which, out of which the first two joins will be available in both ECC and HANA. These are available in ECC and S4 HANA. S4 HANA. Whereas the last three joins, these are available only in HANA. These are available only in HANA. So only in S4 HANA. That means ECC will support only the inner join and left outer join, whereas S4 HANA will support inner join, left outer join, right outer join, union and union all. So what is this inner join? So inner join is nothing but, I'll be I'll be only covering the inner join and left outer join. We will be seeing the right outer join, union and union all when we discuss the SAP HANA. Inner join. Inner join is the the intersection or the common data between the two tables, so will be displayed in the output. The output is called as your inner join. If I go ahead and take this as this one, so let me show you like this only. Now if I take this as table A, you might be knowing of your Venn diagrams, table B. So now this is your common intersection path. Sorry, this is your common intersection path. So this we will be calling it as your inner join. This we will be calling it as your inner join. Inner join. Whereas the left outer join is nothing but, along with the common data, I need to display my left side of my table. The left side of my table is called as your left outer join. So if I want to display the right side of your table, that is called as your right outer join. So how can I achieve the right outer join in SAP ECC? How to achieve the right outer join in SAP ECC system? Can someone can tell me how can you achieve this? So this is my table A. We can able to achieve this with the help of in your ECC also. Table A, and this is my table B. So table B. Now, as I told you, SAP will support only the inner join and left outer join. But how can you achieve my right outer join? So in SAP ECC, the right outer join can also be achieved. Just do a mirror image. So this is my table B and this is my table A. Move the table B to your left side of your table and your and so this is my table B, and this is my table A. So this is how you have to do it in order to achieve. So we can achieve the right outer join with the help of your left outer join by interchanging your tables. So these three joins will be available in our SAP system. Okay, so but ECC will support only two joins, but right outer join can be able to achieve with the help of your left outer join just by interchanging your table. So this is called as your joins. Coming to this left outer join, the left outer join, see the common data along with the common data, along with the common data, I need to get the left side table data too. So we are going to get the left side table data 2 in the output. So that's called as your left outer join. That's called as your left outer join. What are the different types of views that are available in SAP? SAP will support 5 different types of views. SAP will support 5 different types of views. What are those? The first one is the projection view. The second one is the database view. The third one is the maintenance view, and the fourth one is help view, and the fifth one is your DDL SQL view, or I can say this as your CDS view. Your CDS view. Out of these, the first four views, you can able to use it in SAP ECC and SAP SAP S4 SAP ECC and your SAP S4 HANA. Whereas the last DDL SQL view is only for your SAP S4 HANA. SAP S4 HANA. Okay, remember this. Okay, HANA. So the DDL SQL view you can only create with the help of your S4 HANA, whereas the remaining things we can able to do it in your both ECC system as well as your HANA system. Both ECC system as well as your HANA system. Now, coming to the first and the foremost view is called as your projection view. A view which is created on a single table. A view which is created on a single table with the required fields. the required fields is called as your projection view. Is called as your projection view. So now, for example, let me log on again. What is this? Okay. Now, if I go to SE 11, so now if I take any of your standard table, so yesterday I have told you Mara, now I'm going to tell you something called as your VBAK. Now, in this, how many fields are there? 156 fields are there. Now, my user is saying, I don't want this 156 to be shown in the output. I just need 10 or 15 fields which I need to show in the output, which I can able to edit the data in the output, which I can able to see the output and which I can able to edit the data in the output. So in those cases, we are going to create a projection view. We are going to create a projection view, a view which is created on a single table. So it's simple like you're exposing your body into a mirror. So if you are exposed your entire body, the entire body will be shown up. Or if you are exposing only to your hands or to your legs or only to your face, only that part will be exposed. In the same way, whatever the fields you want to expose, whatever the fields you want to shown in the output, as I don't need all the fields, I just want only my 10 fields or 15 fields to be displayed in the output. In those cases, we will be creating a projection view. We'll be creating a projection view where we can display the data and we can maintain the data, where we can display the data and we can maintain your data. Now, what are the steps to create your projection view? Steps to create your projection view. Projection view. So the first one is open the transaction SE11, open the T code SE11 and select the radio button views and click provide the view name as per the business naming standards and click on create. Now SAP will open a pop-up window. In that, select the radio button projection view and click on continue. provide provide the description of the view. Provide the following details. One is the description of the view, and the second one is provide the basis table. So on which table you want to create your projection view, whether it can be your standard or your custom, and select the required fields and click on maintenance tab. If I open this, let me go back. So my requirement is I want to create a projection view on your VBAK. So the naming conventions we will be using is the naming standards or conventions we will use is ZVP. VP. So ZV stands for your view and P stands for your what type of a view you're going to create. Underscore your application area application area underscore your description, whatever the description you want. So now I'm going to create a zvp underscore your j27 underscore on VBAK table. I'll just say click on create. I'm going to select my projection view and I'll just say click on continue. So here I'm going to take the projection view on VBAK table. So you need to provide your basis table. What are those? What is that? VBAK table. Now you need to provide this. If you know the list of your fields, you can provide this, or select on your table fields and select what are the required fields. So ARNAM, AUDAT, VBTYP, AUART, AUGUR, LIFSK, NETPR. See here the net value and see here WEARK, the document currency. See, so they have provided the linkage. SAP will also do this, the currency and quantity fields. And then VKORG, VTWEG, and SPART. I'm just going to copy this. Now click on your maintenance tab. So select the required fields, and click on the maintenance tab and provide whether you want read-only access or provide whether you want read-only access, provide we whether provide if we need read-only access, or read with change access, read with change access, and provide the data browser, provide the data browser, data browser. So now if I select this read with change access, and so once you provide the above details, so I'll come back to that. Once you provide the respective details, click on save and activate. Click on save and activate by providing the TR and the package. The providing the TR and your package. So this is what your thing is. So now when I say read and change access, that means user has an option to change this. As of now, I'm going with read only. I'm just going to activate by providing my package as well as my TR. By providing my package as well as my TR. So these warnings you already know, enhancement category. So extras here also. This is, what is that warning then? Okay. So anyways, warnings, we can ignore that. So this is what you have to do it. So now when I provide the read and change access, user can able to read the data and also change the data. Now, how to view the data of your table or view? How to view the data of a table slash view? How to view the table of a data, how to view or how to display. Instead of view, I can say this as display the data of table or view. For this, we have a transaction code called as SE16, or I can say SE16N. So if you see at last N, these are nothing but your enjoy transactions or the new transactions. Enjoy transactions or the new transactions, or I can say the upgraded version of your existing transaction. So I always comfortable with SE16N. So I'm going with SE16N. Or else you can also click on this contents, Control Shift F10. Now this is called as your SE16. The view which you are seeing is called as your SE16. In the same way, when I copy this and when I go to your /O SE16N, and I'm going to provide my view name. So now see here, when I click on execute, you can able to see your data, whatever the data you have. So as of now, I keep it as the read only. If I say it as read and change, now I'll just say activate. Now come back and click on execute for the one more time. Why it's not showing? It has to show me here the create change buttons. Oh, okay. Display slash maintenance allowed. Now I'll just say activated, and now I'm coming to SE16N. Now if I say execute, now you can see here it is in your edit mode. It is in your edit mode, and you have your create button, insert row, append, delete row, anything. Everything is possible over here. Everything is possible over here. Okay, so this is what. Now, as we do have a change option in projection view, as this is an important question, in projection view, as we do have a change option, can we create a table maintenance generator? Yes or no? Can we create a table maintenance generator for this? Yes or no? Appa, Himanshu, Shravani, Manikandan, Venkatesh. Yes? No? Anything is fine, guys.
No, I guess it's not activated.
It's not activated. Okay, so your answer is right. We can't able to create your TMG. So when can you create your TMG? If we have a delivery class. If you have a delivery class, then it is possible. So here in this, do you see anywhere your delivery class? No, you can't able to see your delivery class. So that's the reason. No, if you have a delivery class, then only SAP allow us will allow us to create the table maintenance generator. Table maintenance generator. So this is all about your projection view. This is all about your projection view. Okay, clear with this? Now, this is an important interview question too. Now, what they will ask you, in which view SAP will allow us to create a table maintenance generator? In which view SAP will allow us to create a table maintenance generator? And in which view? Okay, I'll be telling that question at a later point of time. Okay, the next one is the database view. Sorry, this is good. The database view. So a view which is created by joining two or more tables. By joining two or more tables. Two or more tables is by joining two or more tables, and SAP uses the inner join concept. The inner join concept. Inner join concept. And with the help of database view, database view, we can we can only we can only able to view the data. We can only able to view the data. SAP doesn't allow us to create it. So as we don't have a change option, we can't able to create a TMG over here too. As we don't have a change option, SAP will not allow us to create a table maintenance generator. So in this case also, you can't able to create your table maintenance generator. As I need to show you your database view, so before that I forgot to tell you two more concepts called as here foreign key relationship, foreign key relationship, and the value table in the domain, the value table in the domain, and then the differences between the check table and the value table. I forgot to tell these three concepts. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So the differences between your check table and your value table. So these are the three things which I need to tell you. And then we need to show, I have to start with our views. But anyways, I have started that. Now, let's see about your foreign key. In order to show you your foreign key, I need to create one more table. I need to go ahead and create one more table. So let me create that first. So I'm going to SE11 and then I'm going to create the course table, the course table. So I'm just going to create this. So I'm going to take this as the course table. So table A and display slash maintenance allowed. I'll be a little bit faster this time. Mandate and then mandate, and the next one is your serial number PRNR NR underscore D. So I'm just giving the standard one. So this is your personal number. I know it, or else let me see slash OSE11. I'll just say J15 star F4 employee table only. One second. Currency, country, course table. Yeah, let me take this table and I'll just click on display. I'll just say, I'll just copy my fields, whatever I require. I'll just keep it over here. Instead of writing it, creating it every time, I'm going to use the standard one. I'm going to use the standard one. So now serial name, serial number, course name, duration, amount in local currency, and currency key. So as we are providing this, so I am going to provide my, okay. So then duration, okay. Then currency slash quantity fields, I'm going to provide my reference table. And what is my reference field? Currency key, CURR underscore KEY. That's it. Now I'll go ahead and activate this one by providing my package as well as my TR. So I'm going to take this as log data changes and I'm going to save this one. Now go back and then no. Okay. So my thing has been created. Now in a same way for my employee table also, I'll just go ahead and change this one. I will be removing these two fields. I'll be removing these two fields and then I'll be saying this as dot include. I'm going to add my structure, whatever the structure I have created. Now I'll just say activate this one. So now utilities, table maintenance generator, edit and select everything whatever you want and then click on continue, yes, or use screen, yes, and that's it. Now over here also, I'll come here, I'll open my course table. I'll open my course table, just click on change. Now here I will be providing the same structure again. And then I'll activate this one. So no warnings and I'll go ahead and create my table maintenance generator ampersand and say ampersand, and then I'm going to copy this one, single step procedure one. I'll just say click on create. Completed without errors, and then this one is also done. Now the next thing is, so now we are going to see the foreign key relationship. So this is the one. So this is the fun foreign key. What is meant by this foreign key? So the foreign key relationship, a relationship which we will be maintaining on two tables. A relationship, a relationship which we will maintain on two tables. Two tables. So that means whenever we are adding the data, whenever we are adding the data in table B, SAP will check, SAP will check if the added data is available in the table A or not. Table A or not. If not, then SAP will throw an error. If not, then SAP will push an error. Push an error. So now the table where we are going to check, the table where the data is going to check, the table, the table where that not like this. One second. I'm formatting the statement. Uh, the data where SAP is validating on a table. Validating. So on a validation table where SAP is validating, validate, validating. So the data where SAP is validating on which table, the data on which table the SAP is validating, the SAP is validating is called as the check table. Is called as your check table. The data, the table, the table. So the data on which the table, on which the SAP is validate on which table the SAP is validating is called as a check table, and where we are providing this check table is called as the foreign key table. The foreign key table. The foreign key table. So, or I can say this as your parent table, parent table, or I can say this as your main table, and this is called as your child table, or I can say this as your sub table, the sub table. So this is what your the data on which SAP is validating. So on which table we are going to validate. So that we will be calling it as the check table. On and where we are providing this check table, that table we will be calling it as your foreign key table. Now in the foreign key table, we can maintain one check table one check table for each field. On each field you can validate. So now if I go here on this table, I can validate on one table. On this table, on this field I can validate on another table. On this field I can validate on table C. On this field I can validate on table D. On this field I can validate on table E. On like this you can go ahead and validate. You can go ahead and validate on your multiple tables. So on one single field, you can go ahead and validate on one single field, you can validate with one check table. One single field you can validate with one check table. So now steps to assign a foreign key relationship. Steps to assign the foreign key relationship. The steps. So open the child table or open the foreign key table, open the child table, or I can say this as your sub table in SE11 change mode. Select the required field, change mode. Select the required field, select the required field and click on the foreign key button, foreign key button, and provide the validation table. Provide the validation table, or I can say this as the check table. Provide the validation table, or I can say this as your check table, and click on relationships. Relationships relationships, SAP will provide us all the relationships, all the relationships, and click on continue. Click on continue. That's it. So once you select the continue, SAP will provide the relationship between these tables. SAP will provide the relationship between these tables. Now let me log on to your SAP system, and then what is this? What is this? So now I'm going to SE11. I'm going to open my employee course table. Course table, I'll just click on change. Now, so the trainer details must be available in your employee table. So if I didn't maintain this, I can maintain trainer A, trainer B, trainer C. Whatever data I want, I can maintain that, but I don't want to do like that. So I want to maintain the data which is there in that table. I want to only maintain the data which is there in my employee table. Now, in that case, select this one and click on your foreign keys. Click on your foreign keys. Okay, so this is something we need to look into it. Let me remove this value table. Oh, this is on my, okay, fine, that's fine. So now select this and click on, okay, let me change this to J27. EMP F name. Okay, so this is also J27 employee last name, J27 employee mobile number. No, we don't have this. So let me open that. I'm just changing the data elements. Just give me 1 second. Employee mobile number. So this is J27. So I'm going to take this. J22 and then your employee email ID. That's it. Okay, so that's fine. Now let's get activate your table. And now utilities, again table maintenance generator, we need to regenerate this. Okay, that's fine. Now let me go back. Now whenever you are maintaining a foreign key relationship, so remember this, this is the most important. Whenever we are maintaining the foreign key relationship in the check table, in the check table, the field must be a key field. The field must be your key field, and the length of these fields must be same. The length of these fields must be same. So these are the two important things which you need to remember when you are creating a foreign key relationship. When you are creating a foreign key relationship. So this is what. Now see here. In my employee table, I have kept it as employee first name and last name as my key field. Now SAP will allow me for my trainer first name if I select the foreign key, and now if I provide my check table, and then I'll just click on generate proposal. So see here. So for this mandate, it has shown you your mandate. Employee name is equal to employee first name. As employee ID doesn't have any linkage over here, it is showing it as generic. It is showing it as generic. Just say click on copy. That's it. Now when you maintain your trainer first name, it will check whether the trainer is available or not. Whether the trainer first name is available or not. Let me go ahead and show you that. So /O SM30. Now when I open this table, when I maintain the data, I'm going to maintain this new entries, serial 1, SAP ABAP, and duration is 180 days. Let's take 25,000 INR. And employee first name. If I provide anything, it will throw you an error. See here, does not exist in this table. So what values I do have? I do have Ravi. So now Ravi is also not there. So just click on F4. Whatever the values you have, you will be getting that. F4. So whatever the values, Ravi is there, right? Why it's not allowing me? Yeah. So something a typo mistake. So now Ravi is there. Now see here, SAP has shown you this. Now this is something we have to do your settings. Now if I go to systems and your, where is this, user profile and your own data, user profile and own data and your defaults. Now your decimal notation you have told you in this format, your decimal notation you have told you in this format. If I change this to this format or this format, so you can see the same way in your output, but internally SAP is showing this into this INR type. Internally SAP will store you that in your INR type. So this is what your foreign key relationship. Now, the next thing is the value table in your domain and the difference between the check table and the value table, that we are going to check in your next class, and then we will be continuing with our database view. Why? Because the database view, when you're creating the database view, it is doing a joining. So how it will do the join with the help of your foreign key relationships. With the help of your foreign key relationships, it will be doing that join conditions. It will maintain those join conditions. Okay, clear with that? So that's the end of today's session. And then we are going to meet you on next Monday. Before I'm signing off, any questions? Shravani, Himanshu, Mani, Venkatesh, any questions? Okay, I'll be considering it as no questions, and we'll meet you on Monday at 7 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. and we'll continue our session. Thank you. Thank you all.